Hi, it's Max.
Hello, it's Ben,
Hello, I'm Leo.
and welcome back to another Southside Movies podcast. But today we're not going to be reviewing movies, we're going to be reviewing
A script that I made on my phone using a website where it's like you choose a plot and then you type in character names and objects and it just randomizes it for you. But since it's a robot, it's really broken and stupid. So we're going to have a look at it.
And don't worry, it's not some dodgy website. I'm going to see how stupid the script really is.
Okay, now show us.
Okay.
Yeah, Leo, show us.
Okie dokie. So this cinematic masterpiece is called Stephen Flogler Saves Rathfarnham from the Selfish Alien.
Let's see what it's about.
Yeah. Introduction, Rathfarnham Town, afternoon. Sleepy writer Mr. Stephen Taylor is arguing with smelly teacher Mrs. Boat Plum. Stephen tries to hug Boat, but she shakes him off. Stephen, please, Boat, don't leave me. Boat, I'm sorry, Stephen, but I'm looking for someone more brave. Someone who faces their fears head on instead of running away. Stephen, I am such a person. Boat frowns. Boat, I'm sorry, Stephen. I just don't feel excited by this relationship anymore. Boat leaves. Stephen sits down, looking defeated. Moments later, intelligent community service personnel Mr. Kyle Shaw barges in, looking flustered. Goodness, Kyle, is everything okay?
I'm afraid not.
What is it? Don't keep me in suspense.
It's an alien. I saw an evil alien eat a bunch of townspeople.
Defenseless townspeople?
Boom! Oh, yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes. Defenseless townspeople.
Bloomin' heck, Kyle. We've got to do something.
I agree, but I wouldn't know where to start.
You can start by telling me where this happened.
I was. Kyle finds himself and begins to wheeze.
Focus, Kyle. Where did this happen?
Rathfarnham Lake. That's right, Rathfarnham Lake.
Stephen springs up and begins to run. EXT dot. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. A road. Continuous. Stephen rushes along down the street, followed by Kyle. They take a shortcut through some back gardens, jumping fences along the way. EXT dot. I'm just going to skip those ones. Rathfarnham Lake, shortly after. James Taylor, a selfish alien, terrorizes two townspeople. I forgot James Taylor was in this. Stephen, closely followed by Kyle, rushes towards James Taylor. James Taylor is in all capitals, by the way, so it doesn't look like it's screaming. But suddenly stops in his track.
What is that? What's the matter?
That's not just any old alien. That's James Taylor.
Who's James Taylor?
Who's James Taylor? Who's James Taylor? Oh no, selfish alien in the universe.
Blinking knickers. Stephen, we're going to need some help if you're going to stop the most selfish alien in the universe.
You can say that again.
James.
It's just the same thing.
Blinking
again.
knickers, Stephen, we're going to need some help if we're going to stop this most selfish alien in the universe.
I'm going to need fire. Lots of fire. James Taylor turns and sees Stephen and Kyle. He grins an evil grin.
Stephen, flog us! We meet again.
You've met?
Yes, it was a long time ago. A park, back in time. A young Stephen is sitting in a park listening to some classic rock music. Rockin'. When suddenly a dark shadow casts over him. He looks up and sees James Taylor. He takes off his headphones.
Would you like some orange juice?
Stephen's eyes light up. But then he studies James Taylor more closely and looks uneasy. I don't know. You look kinda selfish.
Me? No, I'm not the selfish. I'm the least selfish alien in the world.
Wait, you're an alien? Stephen runs away, screaming. Rathfarnham Lake, present day.
You're a coward then, and you're a coward now.
You ran away?
I was a young child. What was I supposed to do? Stephen turns to James Taylor. I may have run away from you then, but I won't run away this time. Stephen runs away. He turns back and shouts, I am running away, but this time I'll be back, with fire.
I'm not scared of you.
You should be. In Rathfarnham Mountains, later that day, Stephen and Kyle walk around searching for something. I feel sure I left my deadly fire around here somewhere.
Are you sure? It does seem like an odd place to leave a deadly place to keep a deadly fire.
You know nothing, Kyle Shaw.
I've been searching for ages. I really don't think they're here.
Suddenly, James Taylor appears, holding a pair of fire.
Looking for something?
Crikey, Stephen, he's got your fire.
Tell me something I don't already know.
The Earth's circumference at the equator is about 40,075 kilometers.
I know that already.
I'm afraid of moose.
Dude.
While James Taylor is looking at Kyle with disgust, Stephen lunges forward and grabs his deadly fire. He wields them triumphantly. Prepare to die, you selfish turnip.
No, please. All I did was eat a bunch of townspeople.
Boat enters, unseen by any of the others. I cannot tolerate that kind of behavior, Stephen says. Those townspeople were defenseless. Well, now they have a defender. And that's me, Stephen Floglass, defender of innocent townspeople.
Don't hurt me, please.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't use these fire on you right away.
Because, Stephen, I am your father.
Stephen looks stunned for a few seconds, but then collects himself. No, you're not.
Well, it had to be worth a try.
James Taylor tries to grab the fire, but Stephen dodges out of the way. Huh? Unexpectedly, James Taylor slumps to the ground. Boat, did he just faint? Stephen, I think so. Well, that's disappointing. I was rather hoping for a more dramatic conclusion involving my deadly fire. Stephen crouches over James Taylor's body. Boat, be careful, Stephen. It could be a trick. Stephen, no, it's not a trick. It appears that, it would seem, David Roblinson is dead.
What?
Who's David Roblinson? Yes, it appears that I scared him to death. Kyle claps his hands.
Oh, so you fire did save you the day after all.
Boat steps forward. Is that true? Did you kill the selfish alien? Stephen, Boat, how long have you been? Boat puts her arm around Stephen. Long enough. Stephen, then you saw it for yourself. I killed James Taylor. Then are the townspeople safe? It does seem that way. A crowd of vulnerable townspeople enter, looking relieved. Boat, you are their hero. The townspeople bow to Stephen. There is no need to bow to me. I seek no worship. The knowledge that James Taylor will never eat townspeople again is enough for me. You are humble as well as brave, Boat says. One of the townspeople passes Stephen a delicate glass globe of an alien planet. Boat, I think they want you to have it as a symbol of gratitude. Stephen, I couldn't possibly. Pause. Stephen. Well, if you insist. Stephen takes the glass globe of an alien planet. Stephen, thank you. The townspeople bow their heads once more and leave. Stephen turns to Boat. Stephen, does this mean you want me back? Boat. Stephen, of course I want you back. Stephen smiles for a few seconds, but then looks defiant. Well, you can't have me. What? You had no faith in me. You had to see me scare an alien to death before you would believe in me. I don't want someone like that. Boat. But, Stephen, please leave. I want to spend time with the one person who stayed with me through thick and thin. My best friend, Kyle. You heard the gentleman. Oh, wait, no, it's you.
You heard the gentleman. Now be off with your skedaddle swoosh.
Boat. Stephen? Stephen, I'm sorry, Boat, but I think you should skedaddle. Boat leaves. Kyle turns to Stephen.
Do you mean that? You know that I am your best friend?
Stephen, of course you are. The two walk off arm in arm. Suddenly, Kyle stops.
When I said I'm afraid of moose, you know I was just trying to distract James Taylor, don't you?
The end.
I would give this a solid 8 out of 10.
I'd give it an 8 out of 10 as well.
I give it a 0.2 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
Good. That's pretty darn good.
For me,
Okay,
yes.
well, thanks very much for watching, everyone.
Don't forget to tune into our next podcast, which is Mortal Kombat.
Woohoo. So, goodbye. Have a
Bye.
blessed day and a good tomorrow.
Thanks, bye.